What's up everyone, my name is Eva, welcome back to Polar Topics, and today we're looking at r/BadParents. It's basically the same as Insane Parents, but since Insane Parents has gotten more popular, it has also become diluted with reposts and things that just aren't good, I don't know. It's just not the best anymore, and it's really hard to find a good post. So today we're looking at a smaller subreddit, r/BadParents. Translation: she broke my phone, so I made her eat a hot pepper. First of all, you gave your less than 1 year old your phone, got mad at her for breaking it, and 2, you punish a less than 1 year old for doing something they didn't realize they did. I mean, that is very much child abuse, and that parent should very much lose their child. Most of these parents should lose their child, or children. This parent commented on a video about parents making fake accounts to lure and catch their daughters doing bad things. They didn't take it far enough. I would have scared the life out of my kids. Had them kidnapped and taken to a non-disclosed location where they would have arrived to a random person who would have told them exactly what was going to happen to them before I arrived to save the day. They would never want to get on the internet again. Because the best way to teach your children is to scare the life out of them and make them not want to do anything ever again. And once they find out, make them resent you for the rest of their lives. So terrible when parents throw at your face what they do for you, like feeding you, giving you a place to stay, doing your laundry, etc. I'm your child. This is your obligation as a parent. Stop making me feel guilty about something I shouldn't feel guilty about. To all parents, your child didn't ask you to be born. You decided to have them. And even if they were a mistake, you decided to keep them, therefore making it your sole responsibility. That kid is your sole responsibility. Keeping them alive is your sole responsibility. Mom has Spider-Man reflexes. Let's see, does she? My lovely mother getting off the elevator, face glued to her phone, standing in the way of what looks like a mailman because she doesn't want to open the door. Oh, yep, that's a... Maybe she was actually paying attention to her child rather than paying attention to her phone. Her child wouldn't have fallen off a balcony, and she wouldn't have had to dive on the floor and throw her phone to save her child. Because, if she was actually holding her toddler's hand and paying attention to her toddler, he wouldn't have walked off and tried to jump off. I find it really funny that child thinks it's better to jump off than to live with his mother anymore. Dick Schmalls. To the parents of Dick Schmalls, you're terrible. I don't know why you would do that to a kid. That's something he's gonna be made fun of for the rest of his life. I feel bad that he has to put it on a business card too. Kid in the car in front of us was put in the trunk. Man, you think if they could afford a Tesla, they'd be able to afford a car seat for that child rather than shoving him in the trunk. Originally found on r/insaneparents. Was browsing through my old mementos. Found this letter intended to be a time capsule from my mom in 2010. This is my existence for all my childhood. I was constantly put down, belittled, and made to feel like less than dirt. Made me vomit in my mouth a little. Dear little blank, is it really 10 years into this new century? Is it really 2010? You're not anorexic by now, are you? Or pregnant? Don't tell me you've made me a grandma already. Right now, you play with little snakes, lizards, and turtles, and you have no respect or fear of poison snakes. Have you shot a gun with us yet? Your voice is so high-pitched and screechy, unless you're mad. Hopefully you've calmed down a bit. Have your boobs grown any bigger? Or are mine still bigger? Ha ha. How many Final Fantasy hours have you put in? Still like Sephiroth? Has Blank's balls dropped yet? Or is he forever limp-wristed? How many boyfriends have you had in the past 3 years? Me and Daddy love you and are proud of you. Be careful. Love, Mom. Yeah, I love you so much, I'm gonna judge the boob size of a 10-year-old. A game review from a horrified parent who doesn't even know anything. This app very bad and bad. I dopped my 4-year-old son playing it, and what I saw was horrible. There were zombie eating plant, and I was like, bad son, you don't do that. You're grounded, and I destroys his tablet. This app very bad. Would rate this 18+ ratings are inaccurate. My son has gone bad because of your influence. Was this review helpful? No. Was this Plants vs. Zombies? Please don't tell me that this was Plants vs. Zombies. That's like the most innocent game ever, aside from Club Penguin. Oh, the game she was reviewing was Plants vs. Zombies, by the way. Yep. Yep. My dad would play this with us when we were kids, because it's fun. My friend sent this to me at work. B.J. Burns. Why would any parent name their child this? I don't know. Also, who would look at a baby and call them like Debra or something? Do you really see a baby as Debra? I'm sorry, Nona, I know that's your name, but like, what was your mom thinking when she looked at a child or looked at a baby and said, you know what a cute name for you would be? Debra. Not a terrible name, just not a good name for a baby. Just lost custody of my kids. Summer's about to be frickin' lit. Ooh, I don't even know what to say. Good thing you lost your kids. They probably don't want to be around you as much as you don't want to be around them. Because if you treat them that way, they probably hate you. Unless they're small enough not to hate you. Then good on you for losing them early rather than scarring them for the rest of their lives. Yeah, she is 4. I'm pretty sure she was filling up teacups, and I assume it was just easier to keep the water on. I only assume that because her little tea party is still set up. Cannot think of any reason why the drain was clogged, except for maybe she accidentally knocked a towel in. Either way, it was super cool to come home after work and check it out. Who was in charge of your 4-year-old while you were at work? Her 6-year-old brother was babysitting, because yes, a 6-year-old is definitely old enough to babysit a 4-year-old. Miss, you're sitting on a human. You're sitting on a human. A human, not a chair. That is a living, breathing human, who I also assume to be your daughter, and who looks to be disabled. So, you know, maybe not. Maybe just get your fat butt up and walk and be a normal human being rather than sitting on your disabled child, like the piece of garbage you are. It angers me to no end when I see childless couples without at Disney World. Angry face, 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 angry face. DW is a family amusement park, yet these immature millennials throw away their money on useless crap. They have no idea the joy and happiness it is to mothers who buy their babies treats and toys. They will never experience the exhaustion that is to chase a 3-year-old around and getting stares at assuming I'm a bad mother. You are? This runt in some very slutty shorts was buying a Mickey pretzel, and Aiden wanted one, but the line was very long, so I said later, and it broke his poor little heart, and he cried. I wanted to take that frickin' pretzel from that tramp. Like, thanks, witch, you made my son cry. No, you made your son cry. Because, 1, you didn't teach him any discipline, so he doesn't know the word no. 2, you're objectifying this woman who was just at a theme park wanting a pretzel. DW is for children. People without children need to be banned. Mothers with children should be allowed to skip all the lines. You have no freaking idea what it's like to have to stand in line for 3 hours with a cranky, tired, exhausted toddler. And I can't just tell him we can't do something because it's his vacation too. I freaking hate childless women with a burning passion. So you're claiming not to be a bad parent. When you have to chase your 3-year-old around, you haven't taught him discipline yet. And you're forcing him to stand in a line when he is exhausted and cranky and just wants to go home and take a nap. And you're saying you're not a bad parent. Yeah, sure, keep dreaming, lady. And I can tell you right now, it's not childless women who are the problem, it's you. Parents of Reddit, what is something you hated that your parents did that you now find yourself doing with your own kids? Shaking them till they shut up. Also giving them shaken baby syndrome and possibly killing them. You know, because the easiest way to make them shut up is to have them not be alive. She couldn't afford her dog's broken leg last week. This is the perfect time to add a kid. Well, Blanky and I are expecting a little peanut. Dodger's gonna be much better and coming home today. We are still needing help with his vet bills. Anything will help and we appreciate it. Are you gonna do the same thing when your baby needs clothes? I mean, I guess that's what baby showers are for. It'll give you stuff for like the first 6 months and then you're screwed. 3 teens wreck a model railway exhibition with damages totaling in the hundreds of thousands. One custom loco took one man 26 years to complete, but he only has 18 months left to live. And those bastard children decided the perfect thing to do was to destroy it on a guy who has less than 2 years to live. Yeah, great parenting. Alright everyone, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe go check out a few of our other videos.